Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing Thai retirement visas in the context of married couples. Now, there's two types of retirement visa scenarios that I can think of where you're going to have a married couple involved. One is sort of the standard case, which is two folks that are over 50 looking to retire together. They're both foreigners. Looking to retire together here in Thailand. Let me be clear. Pretty much everybody we're discussing here is going to be a foreigner because it's going to be a foreign couple, because if there was a Thai national involved, we'd be having a different discussion. But moving forward, we're talking about two folks over 50 who are looking to retire here in the kingdom. Independently, each of them needs to go ahead and prove either 800,000 baht maintained as a bank balance in the Kingdom of Thailand for 2 months prior to an application for retirement visa and 90 days after the application has been approved. Meanwhile, 400,000 balance per person needs to be maintained throughout the year. I've had some questions these past few weeks where people have been asking me, oh, hey, we're a married couple. Is it possible that we can use just one bank balance in order to meet the requirement? The answer to that is no. The fact of the matter is that the retirement visa rules are pretty clear, and each individual person who's getting a retirement visa needs to go ahead and show that they can independently meet the financial criteria. So that's for two folks over 50. What if you have one person who's not over 50? Well, that creates a different kind of problem, and this is where you have an O-dependent visa associated with the retirement visa. And quite candidly, the issuance of these is much more discretionary, and in my opinion, moving forward, I don't think we're going to see a lot of these very often. And I shouldn't say not very often. What I should say is I think that what Thai immigration definitely wants to see is they want to see something akin to the financial criteria being met for that O-dependent visa. And that O-dependent visa, again, that oftentimes in the past has been sort of issued at the Thai immigration officer's sufferance. They've basically been issuing that pursuant to their discretion. And I think that in the future, I think it's very likely we're not going to see them utilizing discretion like that in quite such a lenient way. In fact, I think if you read sort of for lack of a better term, between the lines, or sort of understand the underlying policy behind the recent regulatory changes with respect to enforcement of financial evidential rules, I think you can see that the immigration apparatus is very serious about each individual who's in the kingdom either being able to work or show that they have the financial resources to remain. Now, for those over 50, it's clear, but there is something of a little vagueness in the law with respect to an O-dependent visa based on a retirement visa. But I think that the same rule of thumb holds true. I think moving forward, it would be prudent and probably a good idea to go ahead and maintain a separate bank balance, or a bank balance maybe in a joint bank account that shows double the requirements for a single retirement visa, even though you're looking at an O-dependent visa. I think this is the case because basically they're looking at situations where you've got retirees, but it's still two people. And I think one of their major issues in the more strict enforcement of the rules associated with retirement visas is that the individuals in question have the financial wherewithal to maintain themselves here in the kingdom should an emergency or some sort of problem arise. So the thing to take away from this video is there are two kinds of retirement visas for married couples. There's the standard, both over 50, and in that scenario, both parties need to go ahead and show that they independently meet all the financial criteria. Meanwhile, there's this other slightly more vague situation where you've got a dependent O visa based on a retirement visa's issuance. And in that set of circumstances, I think a good rule of thumb moving forward is probably going to be, yes, also be able to show duplicate finances in order to be issued not only the OA, but the O dependent, because as I said, a good rule of thumb moving forward is show those finances in duplicate, because the immigration officers, as a policy matter, are now wanting to see that all individuals in the kingdom, especially in retiree or O dependent on retiree status, have the financial resources to maintain themselves in the Kingdom of Thailand should emergencies or issues arise.